Hello and welcome to all the beautiful souls out there. Today at Words with a Twist Tarot, we're going to do a deck walkthrough of this Lenormand deck, and I picked this up on Etsy. It's called the Omnito Magic Lenormand deck. I don't remember the cost, but I will drop the link to Etsy in the description below. But it's actually a lovely deck. And then the little pamphlet that comes with it is actually quite nice. It's more like a booklet, kind of like it might be a chapbook or an e-zine. It's pretty well detailed and it goes into depths of what things mean. So, for example, the writer, it gives you the overall card of news, etc. But then a general meaning, which means receiving news, new information, expected news. On the personal level, it means reaching a new level or a promotion. Then on the love level, it's about flirtation, a holiday romance, and so forth. And then on the financial era level, it means promotion, new job offer, and a new source of income. So before we go ahead and get started, I want to thank all of you for visiting me today here at Word with a Twist Tarot. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you could see more tarot insights and deck walkthroughs, as we'll be doing much more of those here in the short future. So I'll put these cards aside and we'll go ahead and now walk through the Lenormand deck. Now, one thing I like about this deck, it's full size. So here's a tarot deck. As you can see, a traditional tarot deck. And this Lenormand deck is not miniature, it's actually normal size. So it'd be great for doing larger, smaller spreads, 3, 5 card, 9 card box for your customers or for your YouTube channel, like I'm doing here. Or if you wanted to do the full tableau, I recommend the smaller decks. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at these cards. So we'll start off with the Rider, the number 1. And I'm going to bring the camera in a little bit closer, so bear with me just for 1 second. Okay, so the camera's been dropped a little bit, and here we'll continue on. So this has also the suit, which is a heart and 9 out of hearts. You're going to play with playing cards. It's actually kind of cool little versatile deck. The next card, the Clover. Now I have used this deck a couple times, and I actually really do enjoy it. It has a nice feel to it. So it's nice card stock as well. All right. So that's the 2 of Clover. Now, a little tip, you do not read Lenormand reversed. So just keep that in mind. The Ship, 3. Love these clouds. That's a great snake. Ready of a viper, ready to strike. It's funny, this card here, it cuts quick, and it's a 10. What I find interesting about the 10 is that the cycle complete, which means that you have to be cut in order to grow to the next level. So it actually makes sense when you look at the numerology of it. And then based on the cycle, you come back at a 1. Well, actually, it's a 1 and a 0. So it has 2 vibrations. It has the 1 vibration and the 0 vibration, which is a 10. 0 is a Fool. So it's really talking about how you're going to take on this new change of life or this new change of ways because what's you've had has been cut from you. And now the new possibilities are before you. So that fast change is actually most of the time for your own benefit, even though you may not think that it is. So that's the Scythe. That's the 10. The Whip. The Birds. 12. And again, this is an interesting card because the 1 and the 2. So that becomes a 3. And the 1 and the 2. So it's really talking about 2 sets of vibrations and energies, which is the 12, which becomes a 3 in numerology. So the 1 is all around possibilities, new beginnings, new something. 2s are decisions that you're going to make, which brings about 3, the communication. And that can be positive or negative because birds also gossip, right? So It really depends on what other cards you have in the reading to help define what this means. But just remember, when you look at the cards, also look at the number. Now, one thing that I'm going to start doing is also pulling in the number of the deck of say seven of diamonds because a seven is what? A seven and three is a 10. You go back to cycles. So cycles of gossip, cycles of communication that the birds bring. So it could be a social scene or something like that that's actually bringing a little bit of contention. Is this a bad card or good card? I'm not going to say right now because it's one card. I can't tell you that. I would need two cards or more to tell you. But the point is, when you read these, don't just read them at the face value of what the book says. Look at the numbers behind the meanings as well. Even the colors, right? When you look at the colors, you have blue, which is emotional, gray could be wisdom or gloom. You have the green, which is vibrant life, earth. Well, people are on the earth, they gossip, they spread things, causes clouds, and it makes a little bit of emotions come to play here, right? Then you have the red, which is the fire energy, and you have yellow, which is vitality. So sometimes it can have that energy that burns. Yellow is a warning, say, hey, stop saying those certain things. And then, of course, you have a dark gray or a black, the subconscious mind playing here also in the effect of the birds. The point being is that when you read these cards, just don't read them at face value. Dig into them, study them, observe what you see because the meanings are going to be rich with detail, dependent on the question and the spread as well. Now, again, not everybody likes to use spreads, and I totally get it. But when you're trying to really learn these different types of cards of divination, spreads aren't a bad thing. As you get better for it and have a better knack, where your intuition becomes stronger, you may not need them or you may like them. Really, it's up to you. That's the beauty of Lenormand and tarot. It's really up to the individual to decide how they want to read and do things. All right, let's get back to the review here. I just saw the number and just I thought it was something I would like to share with you all because you may enjoy that. The child's a 13. Even that's a 4. The child's is the foundation of a family. The book. 14, the fox. Now, people look at a fox and say it's about being sly, shrewd, and so forth. But I heard somebody the other day and say something about the fox and it made me look at it a little bit differently. Is the fox sly, looking to steal, or is it looking to protect its family and its cubs? Because when a fox goes into a chicken house or a chicken coop to take chickens, it's not doing it to be malicious, it's doing it to feed its family. So again, it depends on how you look at the fox and what it sits beside in the reading of Lenormand. Also, the 14, the 1 and the 4, that's a 5. So again, it's that 1 vibration with the 4 vibration. So you have opportunities and potentials and possibilities with a foundation, which is your 4. Together brings a 5, which is also a little bit of contention and strife and struggle. Because if you can't feed your family, you have a 5, which is struggles to the foundation and breaks. Anyway, let me continue on. And also, if you're enjoying this, drop your comments below. I really need to know how you like the reviews. You like to see me do something a little bit different. I just can sometimes just go off these tangents, but I enjoy it because I like sharing the numerology behind this as well as just the cards and their meanings, even just through a simple walkthrough. All right, the bear, the 15, the star, 16, stork, your loyal companion, the dog, 9, attainment, 18, 18 plus 10, right there, and there's 28, is what? It's 10 again. Because friendships are cycles. Your loyal companion is a cycle. Your ups and downs, rocky roads, good or bad, it depends on the cards that lay beside it. The tower, 19, 22 decisions. The garden, 20. The mountain, 21. Crossroads. The mouse, mice, Mises. 23 is a 5. The heart, love, 24, 6, stability. Good number for the heart. And the vibrations are 2 and 4. So Love or the heart is based on decisions you make to build the foundation you need to bring in the harmony within your relationships or within your life for that matter. 25, the ring. 7, ace, the one. Possibilities, potential, the 7. If you have to make a commitment to something, marriage, business, contracts, whatever, you have to 7 it. You have to assess it, study it, observe it. Just don't rush in. The book, knowledge. Open the book and you shall find the answer. The letter, 27. The man, querent card. Or you could use it in your reading. The woman, a querent card as well. Or used in your reading. The lily. It's a cool looking sun. The moon. I love that face. The key. 33, master number. Now, many of you heard me talk about master numbers, and 33 is one of them. And the key unlocks things, it opens a door. So when you think about that, the 33 is associated with being a master teacher. Were you maybe in study spiritual principles, compassion, right? A teacher has compassion upon his students. The number also refers to healing, spiritual insight. Key can open the door to that, can it? Also can open the key to healing or being selfless. So the point is, when you look at these numbers like 11, 22, 33, pay attention because they have a higher vibration than just a 3. So, for example, like in the 3 of Pentacles, it's about teamwork, working on others, working with others on your craft, maybe the teacher. But then the 33 enhances that vibration to the next level. It's just something to think about when you see these cards come up. So, just it's not just a key; it's a key that's a master teacher for some lesson that you need to hear. The fish. This is considered a good fortune or good finances or wealth card in Lenormand. They call it the money card. The anchor. And lastly, the cross. The cross we have to bear sometimes. Okay, so that's the walkthrough of I hope I pronounced this right, the Omnito Magic Lenormand deck. And again, I found it on Etsy, so I'll make sure I go ahead and drop the description. I keep saying that. I'll drop a link in the description below for you all to check out. So anyway, if you enjoyed this little deck walkthrough of this really cool little Lenormand deck, drop me a comment below and give this a like. Also, I did not receive any income from this or any type of financial gain. I bought this out of my own merit because I thought it was just a really cool looking deck when I was looking through Etsy. Anyway, until next time, all you amazing, beautiful souls, thank you for sitting with me with the doc tongue twister tonight. Thank you for sitting with me through this deck walkthrough at Word of the Twist Tarot. And until later, I'll see everybody in the next video. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.